We're off on our next adventure. Third time lucky. First 2 times, bearing failure on the trailer. Second time, bearing failure on the vehicle. No good, no good.
It's been fun.
And it's been not through a lack of maintenance.
Because of maintenance.
It's because of maintenance. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 3,800 kilometers on the new bearing on the truck, and yep, it failed. Luckily we caught it in time, got it changed out from our friends at Icon, changed it for free, got it done. They really helped out.
Really did.
And then the trailer we did prior to leaving for our big trip, got both the bearings changed, actually did the whole suspension, made sure we got new shocks, the whole bang shoot, and 390 kilometers into the trip, the wheel came off.
Yeah, but that's been unfortunate. We've had a problem with that trailer, so...
Yeah, but it's not through a lack of maintenance. So most important, your vehicles have been sitting at home, you haven't been doing much, season's opening, and maintenance, because it spoils a trip. It spoiled the film shoot, spoiled the trip, spoiled everything. So
part of the experience.
it's what it is about. So, right, let's move into what this show is about today. Right, so what is this show about? We've got a special guest joining us, and we're going to be taking him out to one of our favorite spots for the evening, and we're going to get out there, camp, film it, and show you the beauty, but unfortunately we're not going to be sharing the spot. Before I get into that, this entire show is sponsored by Sandisk, and I want to thank our sponsors. They've been a long-time sponsor of ours. If you get out there, we don't film with anything else, and all our storage runs with Sandisk Extreme. So when you get into the shops, look for the Sandisk product, but look for the Extreme product. Now we put these things through the test. Their SSDs are waterproof, they're dustproof, they're shockproof, and that's what we need when we're out there. So enough advertising for Sandisk. You're going to see me in this shirt all day, and our guest, which we're going to introduce you to later, I've sent him a shirt. Hopefully he's wearing it. Let's see if he listened to the memo on joining us for the weekend. So that's what it's all about. Hey, actual fact, I think I can, yeah, my radio's going. I think he's close. Let's see let's see if he found the spot. Yeah, I was right. I can hear that. It's a Jeep for sure, and here he is. For those of you who watch the show, you will recognize this Jeep because we've done a review on this before. So check in the description if you want to know more about this Jeep. Jared!
Hey, man.
Brother.
Hey, I got you. How you
There we
doing,
go.
man?
Yeah?
Lekker.
Easy. We're not too far from the spot.
Nice.
So those of you, like I said earlier, Jared's been part of the show before. Hey! Got the...
Yeah, I
Look
got
at
the
that.
memo, man.
Yeah. Sponsors are going to be happy. Brad?
Sandisk.
Right,
Brilliant.
so from here we're going to head off into the desert. I'm going to take you to the secret location. All
Alright,
GPS is off.
Yeah.
No marking.
No, I'll give you my phone. You got everything.
Swear to secrecy.
Done.
Otherwise we'll put you on the fire tonight.
Exactly.
All right, and then yeah, I think that's it. Let's pack up. The sun's busy going down. We've got some nice off-road sandy dune track to get in there right now.
Nice. Looking forward to it, man.
The Jeep is more than capable enough to do that, so we're going to
exactly.
have a lot of fun.
Exactly.
And I think it's time to hit the road, man.
Awesome. Well, since you're taking me to your place
Yeah?
tomorrow,
Yeah?
if you're keen, I want to take you to one of my secret places, which is going to be up in the mountains, somewhere no one else goes. But again, I'm going to have to take your GPS and all that kind of stuff.
Ah, all right. Okay, I'm in for that.
Awesome.
Camera person, woman, are you in for that? An extra night camping?
Are you asking?
Yeah, well,
2 days.
I think the camera should be nodding. Is the camera nodding?
Nodding.
Okay, there we go. Right,
Awesome,
we
man.
rock and roll. We're
Let's
up
do
for
it.
an extra day.
Let's go, man.
Do it.
Let's get tonight
Simple.
done, and then we go tomorrow, and we just have a good time.
Yeah. All right, for those of you watching the show as well and seeing we're not wearing any masks, Jared and I have actually been talking about this for some time. I've gone up to Abu Dhabi, I've done my PCR test. Jared, that is bloody awesome. Did you hear that?
Wow.
Woo!
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow.
And it's crackling all the way through. Turn around and do it again.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we've done our PCR test, so social distancing we don't really have to worry about for this show. But guys, be safe, and otherwise we'd be wearing masks. So for the show, instead of talking through masks and having a show, we've both done our PCRs. So rock and roll, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's hit it. Right, before we go, you brought your DJI action camera, right?
Yes, I've got that sorted.
What memory card do you have in there?
Oh, mate, I have no idea. I'll have to check,
You see. Hang on. We're not going to take any chances on this one at all.
What you got saying?
Right, this is 128 GB, so we can record at 4K while we're driving. So we're going to be having a bit of banter in the cars as well. So yeah, let's stick this in there right away. Hey. Again, Sandisk, thank you so much for supporting us.
4K. Shot, Sean. Thanks, Sandisk.
Right, Alexa. Gone.
Cheers, mate. That's a lot more, so. Sorted. Cheers, Sandisk. Thank you.
Right, so before everybody sends messages and asking how do you get onto one of these trips, and we want to go on a trip with you guys, and I really appreciate your messages that come through. For those of our Patreon supporters, and those guys that have seen that we've updated our Patreon slightly, whereby there's a couple of tiers over there. If you join that and you've been part of Patreon for the past 6 months, we're going to start inviting you on these trips because you guys are supporting the channel from a monetary point of view. It assists us to be able to make these, and you're able to join this. For those Patreon supporters that have been there for longer than a year, you'll also receive an invite, and we're going to start doing these Patreon trips and going to go and show you our secret little spots and our spots that the two of us enjoy, that we try and keep to ourselves. Otherwise the masses get in there and they leave their rubbish behind, and
it's mainly about the rubbish. That's why we've decided no more.
Yeah. So that's before you go and ask the questions, and that's how Jared has joined us, because Jared is one of those special Patreon supporters. So just to clear that up. Hey Jared, you read me?
Yeah, Richard.
Alright, so we're finally off the blacktop and we're getting onto this Gatch track right now. What I reckon we do is let's pull over, find a nice little spot, deflate the tires. It does get pretty soft going forward, and then get that rock and roll, mate.
Sounds good. I'm not liking the dust in the back, so I'm just going to hang back a little bit, Sean, just so the air filter can get some clean air.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll look for a spot in about 100 meters or so, and then we'll pull up. There's a little farmland coming up over here, and then we'll just park off next to that and deflate.
Sounds good. By the way, it looks absolutely amazing out here in terms of the greenery, the trees. Oh my goodness, amazing, man.
Continue straight.
Yeah, wait for it. It's a special spot, mate. Hey, Jared. Right,
Yo.
so the Gatch track goes on for quite some time. It's pretty soft. It's not a hard Gatch track that we're used to. So it's got a lot of loose sand. So normally I would deflate down to probably about 25 PSI on that.
Okay.
But we're gonna go, so it's soft, it's a lot of hard work on the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like the Botswana roads. And then we're gonna hit the dunes. So deflate for what you deflate to during the dunes. I think it's the easiest.
Awesome. Okay, fine.
So because we're gonna do a little bit of dune work.
Yeah.
Not stress the motors too much.
Awesome.
Yeah, easy.
See what I've done with my tires, Show my rims.
Yeah, I love that.
I put these markers, just to show where the valve is. Generally for if I'm doing night driving or whatever, I can spot where my valve is nice and quick, and I don't have to take a torch and try and find the valve and things like that. So
it's such an awesome idea, that. do you think of this place, mate?
Oh my gosh, man. Look at these trees. Where have you taken me, Sean?
Secret little spot.
Jeez.
And over the valley over here, I'll show you in a bit. It just goes on forever, but I wanted to stay up here because the sunset behind us here is going to be insane.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
get up onto one of these dunes over here and hopefully we get that blood red orange sunset.
Exactly, exactly. I can just see trees for miles down there, coming in here. There's just trees. This is not a desert. This is an actual oasis.
This is, right. And it's a bit windy right now, but the bird life in the morning is just nuts.
I can't wait for it, honestly. Just to, when was the last time you heard birds? Man.
Yeah, mate, you got to fly all the way to Africa for that.
Exactly, exactly.
But-
Come to my house.
Right, so we've been traveling for most of the day, mate.
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you.
What have you got now? Sean,
Come
you're
have a
giving me
look.
too many
Come have a look.
surprises.
Right, let me open this up. Okay, so what I want you to do,
Yeah.
it's a stinky overland vehicle. Dirty laundry, we live in this vehicle. I'm gonna open this door, right?
Oh
You
my
stick your head in
gosh.
here and take a big whiff.
All right.
Okay,
I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'll do it.
good
Let's
luck.
do it. Oh, no ways, man. What are you doing?
Right, there we go, mate. It's a bit hot. Here's a nice
Freshly-
pepper steak pie for you.
No.
And,
How
grab
did you
that
do this, Sean?
oh, mate, these are
We've
these
been
12
driving.
12-volt ovens, mate. Travel buddies. Ooh, it's
Yeah.
hot.
It is hot, actually.
And don't forget Adronette's one. She's behind the camera for most of the day today, but there's one for you too.
No ways, man. That is crazy.
Right, let's grab a cold one and have some pies, and then we can set up
Relax.
camp and chill out.
Exactly. Agreed, agreed. I
Good
can't
day so
believe
far,
this.
mate.
Sean, amazing, man. Thank you
Yeah.
so much again.
Rock and roll. Hey Jared, come check us out.
What's this,
Right, this is a local guy, a South African bloke that's started making fire pits. Now you know the problem that we have here in the UAE, 500 dirham fine if you make a fire straight onto the desert sand or the beach, right?
Yeah, correct.
So the biggest problem that I always have is the fire pits are so big, you know, or I carry my barbie around with me, my barbecue,
Yeah,
but you can never make a nice big flame.
for sure.
So this guy they called Fire Pit X.
Okay.
You'll see in the description below. We're going to do a full review. This is the baby version. It's about the size of an ammo box. It's probably what I would carry around for camping. They actually call this one the Tinder one. Correction there, Sean. It's called the Kindling. And as you can see on the screen, there are 3 different types. Check out the description below. Follow the guys on Instagram. This is a great little product.
Okay.
And then you get a weekender, and then you get, I forget the other one name, but you'll see it on the screen here right now. The other one's huge, man.
Serious,
It's
eh?
nothing you'll carry around, but
Yeah.
you can have about 50 people around your house and you'll keep them warm.
No way.
So, I mean, it's a simple little design, this, and like I say, we'll do a full review. Just wanted to show Jared this.
So this is the Tinder, you say?
This is the Tinder, the baby,
Okay.
and simple. There we go. Like that. That hooks in like that, and you can remove the. And basically, you're making your fire over here, because if you're doing it in a pit, you're not getting all that heat.
Yeah, exactly.
So this will generate heat all around, and simple concept, and that's where the X obviously comes in.
Yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
like it because Expedition Extreme's got a whole bunch of X's in, right?
Exactly,
So I kind of like this. But check the full review in the description below. We'll run through it, but let's make some fire in here because the sun's going to go down pretty soon.
Let's do it, man. It's actually pretty cool how it the wood kind of just
Gets stuck into the side.
yeah,
which is
exactly.
awesome.
And then you can position it to actually make a proper fire.
Yeah.
You know, the concept works really well. The fact that the air has free movement straight through.
Yeah. I mean, you can even put the gas off now. It'll probably keep on going.
Yeah.
know, this is a proper, you know, number one, it's going to be good for ambiance. If you get proper hardwood, it'll burn longer.
Yeah.
If you want a bigger flame, then you go with a birch, or with an oak or something like that. But this supposedly, and we'll see tonight, supposedly gives you heat all the way around the campfire.
Jeez.
Whereas those fire pits, I just don't like them,
Yeah.
because you've got to get up so close to it to warm up. So you end up sitting right here.
Yeah.
And especially with kids, because it pops all the time.
Yeah.
And the kids, all the stuff pops onto them, which is
The
crappy.
danger. Yeah, exactly.
So if you can give more heat going sideways, yes, you're probably going to burn through a lot more wood because it's getting air from all sides. But
yeah.
when it gets cold, you want heat.
You want it to move around. You want that heat all around you.
Exactly.
Come to me. I'm the mailman.
Sunset way.
Check out next Monday, where Jared takes us to one of his secret locations. Absolutely phenomenal spot. Remember, keep safe, and if it's dusty, drive it.